The other big topic of discussion this week takes us to Milwaukee, where Giannis is reportedly weighing his future with the only franchise that he's played for. The Bucks are now 10-14 on the season, and the two-time MVP is out with a calf injury. Chris, what is the latest there?
So this is what I can say. I did reach out to Giannis, and he spoke to me about just being where his feet are planted. He said that is where his focus is at. And he told me something about 5 years ago, and he said, Chris, remember what I told you 5 years ago? I remember, but I said, no, tell me. He said, there are people who see a door and they want to hurry up and escape through that door. He said, but I see a wall and I want to run through the wall and make things work. He said, so that's my focus right now. I want to run through a wall, make things work, get healthy, and try to be there for my team. And he said he doesn't know what's going on behind the scenes with the front office or, what they're looking at doing as far as his future goes. He said his focus is getting healthy and being there for his team and not running from situations.
Blake, why do you feel like we are continuously sort of having these conversations about what Giannis wants? Is he going to stay? Is he going to go?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
I don't know the answer. I'm not privileged to those conversations. But, Giannis is a player who brings it every night. He wants to win. He's drafted by this organization. He talks about loyalty. And I think on the other side, I think Milwaukee has done a great job of going and getting him the things that he's wanted. I don't know. I think it's tough. I mean, for somebody that is ultra competitive, losing is tough, and especially him coming from teams where they had a lot of success, regular season, postseason, even winning a championship. It's tough to start a season and be like, oh man, this is an uphill battle. He came out of the gates scorching hot. And I think sometimes the effect of the new season wears off and you're like, man, what am I doing here? Have I really put myself in a position to win? I think he's struggling with that idea of like, hey, this is the franchise that drafted me and I want to be loyal, but I also want to win. So if that's not possible here, then should I do it somewhere else? And I understand he's probably day to day, he probably feels a little bit different each day.
Yeah.
Do it again, Blake. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Oh, man, I hated that I did that. Thanks, UD. Appreciate it.
Social media was chatting about, not 6'7", but social media was talking about Giannis's habits on social media when he decided to erase some Bucks content from his Instagram. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, I spoke to him about that, and he said, listen, as it pertains to his social media, he said he did that around 3 or 4 weeks ago. He said not only did he delete Bucks photos and videos, but he deleted family photos and videos. He said right now, what's most important in his life is confidentiality and privacy. And he referred to an interview that he saw from Michael B. Jordan and Denzel Washington. And in that interview, he said, Denzel told Michael B. Jordan that what is stopping the masses from going to your show? And when they go to your show, are they going to come in droves? Because he said, I can make the case that they already see your social media, and so you're already visible. So why would they go to your shows in droves? He said, so he looked at it from that standpoint. I can't wait to get Blake's take. He looked at it from that standpoint. He said, you know what? I'm deleting all my social media stuff. He said, I'm only leaving a couple championship photos out there. He said, if people want to see me, come to the games, and I'll give you all of me and showcase what I can do.
So Giannis,
that's his mentality.
Giannis is saying that he watched the Michael B. Jordan, Denzel Washington interview.
That's what he said.
And heard Denzel say, hey, if you can see me in all these other places, why do you come to the movies?
Yeah.
Which then inspired him to erase the Bucks content and the other photos from his
personal
page. I don't know who we want to go to first, Candace. You or Blake?
No, go over there. Go over there. Go over there.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Go over there. Giannis seemed like he just wake up in the morning and say whatever. That what he sound like. That what it sounds like. He don't know if he want to be there, then he do want to be there, and some days it seems like he just wake up and say whatever. Didn't he say he stopped the old lady from getting robbed at the grocery store and got punched in the eye or something like that? He told a crazy story like
I think that may have happened.
No, he did.
Yeah,
He told a story. He came in with a. Giannis just say anything. I think we need to figure out. No, for real. We need to stop listening to Giannis and just watch him play. Like it's probably better.
That's why you erase.
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
it's probably better.
You got to go to the game to see him play.
I gotta say that was a great interview with Denzel and Michael B. He is on to something there. Blake, what do you make of this?
I don't know. I don't know how to make. I don't know what that means. But yeah, I guess that's one way to look at it. You want to say something? Just say
Respectfully,
something.
I love Denzel, but Denzel ain't really was around when social media was popping. He was already Denzel. He was already Denzel.
You really explaining that. You said Giannis just wakes up and says stuff. You're really going to try to break down the explanation.
I'm like, Denzel, yeah, you're right, Candace. I don't even need to explain.
Okay, let me explain this.
He got me
Once
too.
you turn 30, it is an epiphany. No, it is. It's an epiphany of there's more basketball behind you than in front of you. And you want to play meaningful basketball. You want to win a championship. And I think Giannis over the last couple of years has put pressure on the organization to go out and get him a wingman. They went out and got Dame. Dame tore his Achilles last year in the playoffs. We never really saw a fully healthy Dame and Giannis really try to make it work. And then now, what? And I think that that's the next thing. Now, the salary cap with the apron limits a lot of the things that the teams are willing to do and will do. So with that being said, I don't think it's bad for a player his caliber to want to compete, because once you've tasted that championship, you want more. But I also think something like this in the middle of the season is unheard of. An MVP being traded in the middle of the season, I think this is an off-season thing. I don't think this happens before the trade deadline, but I do think it puts the pedal to the metal to Milwaukee to figure out how else that they can accommodate their superstar.
There's a couple of ways to look at this, and there's two things that I'm sort of looking at. One, if a team trades for Giannis, they have to give up
Everything.
the world.
Kitchen sink.
And so you are either saying, hey, we're going all in, and we're going to get a whole bunch of draft picks, or give up a whole bunch of draft picks, or we're going to give up a bunch of players. And in that case, you see what it takes to win a championship now. It's not like, hey, let's just pair Giannis with Brunson, and then we'll get rid of OG, and I don't know what actually would have to work, right? But I'm saying you will have to give up a lot besides just draft picks. Yeah. So that's not a guaranteed thing anymore, because we just watched Oklahoma City play. You better be good from top to bottom. Every single person you play must be good. So that's an issue in and of itself. The other two, if I could play devil's advocate just for a second here. Austin Reeves, Fred VanVleet, Ryan Nembhard, who's playing really, really well, Alex Caruso. What do all those guys have in common?
Undrafted.
They're undrafted.
Udonis Haslem, all undrafted. And what do teams need to be able to sign an undrafted player?
Roster spots.
They need a roster spot. Now, there's several roster spots, and Milwaukee has made some of these moves that Giannis has requested. Both of his brothers are on the team, and I love that he's been loyal to his brothers. But sometimes teams hit on those guys, and sometimes those guys change franchises, right? Like, look at what Austin Reeves is doing for the Lakers right now. 28, 8, and 6, or whatever he's averaging. Like, those are real opportunities, and those opportunities give your team the best possible chance. And now Giannis goes out every night and he plays his butt off, and you can't say anything about how he brings it. But I also think that the Milwaukee Bucks have gone out and done everything that's been asked of them. Mm-hmm. So it's a two-way street, right? You can't just say, well, now that we're not in a winning season, I got to get out of here. That's just my take.
Yeah. I mean, and to you all's point, a lot of this it's just the nature of a competitor. You want to win. You get frustrated when you're not. You want to get another championship. But we do seem to be, at this point, kind of deciphering what is going on with Giannis. But excellent stuff, Chris. Thank you so much.
Don't shoot the messengers.
I'm Taylor Rooks with NBA on Prime. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to see interviews with your favorite players, experience the most exciting moments from around the league, and see what the NBA on Prime crew is up to all season long. And remember, you can hang out with us live each week during the NBA season, only on Prime.